Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And we are back.
It's that joint right here, man.
I finally dropped this, man.
Yeah?
I finally did. After I wrote this song when I was like 26.
Really?
I dropped it 3 years later. I don't know, man. There's just certain times I just didn't feel like the music was ready to go out.
Right. Sometimes, it takes to get to a certain time. Like now's the time.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it feels good. It feels real good. Yes, yes, yes. And we are back with another episode of the Dope Individuals Only podcast. I'm Erik The Host, and I'm up here with another dope individual. Please introduce yourself.
Angel, director, Hitman. Ojea, what's up, y'all?
Yes, sir. Yo, welcome back to the
What's up, big
show,
dog?
man.
What's up?
It's been a minute.
It has,
Long
man.
overdue.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be back, man.
I know for a minute we were trying to set this up, but I feel like now is a great time to be talking again. Not to be talking again. We run into each other all the time, but I'm talking about like on the podcast. You've been up to a lot of incredible things.
Right.
I've been watching all year long, man, with
Appreciate
the football team and stuff like that, doing a lot of the high school sports around the local area. I want to jump right. I don't want to jump right into that yet,
Gotcha.
but I'm hella impressed with what you've been doing,
Thank you,
man.
bro.
I love the
Appreciate
fact
you,
that
man.
you've been giving these kids a platform, bro, highlighting their efforts, highlighting their work, the coaching staffs everywhere. So, man, kudos to you.
I appreciate you, dog.
No problem, no problem.
Every kid in Allentown deserves that, man.
Big facts, big facts. Got to give you a round of applause, man.
Hey, let's go. Updated sound effects, y'all. I like it now. Let's
Facts.
go.
The show's definitely changed since you
Of
last been
course.
up here. Last time he was up here, we were recording on my iPhone. We got a camera now.
That's right. We got some drops. and
Yeah, we got a
some
backdrop.
lights
We got some
and
light.
things.
Yeah,
let's
man.
go.
I've been out here working.
You heard the song out here on the grind. Let's
Facts,
go.
man. Here and now.
Yes, sir.
But I want to talk about the hill you picked that you willing to die on. Yeah. So can you let the people know what
I forgot
hill?
I
Yeah,
said
what's the hill you're willing to die on? You're
Hey, y'all, I'll be on Facebook too much. I forgot. All right. So I said something about Italian food, man.
yeah.
All right, man. All right, y'all. For my Italian people, I love y'all. Love y'all. Oh, my God.
Hello,
Somebody shoot me in the head. Hold on, y'all. Oh, guess who that is? Shout out to my guy, Chris Illionaires.
Hey, what's up? Oh, Armeno.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
what's
Sorry,
up,
y'all.
Chris?
Sorry, I'm jammed up. Hold on.
Big-
Let's step up.
Big shout out to my man Chris, man. Chris is out there doing dope shit. A couple years ago, I learned about Chris because a couple years back, he used to always have his son rapping. I'm not sure how old
Yeah.
his son is now.
Got CJ, man.
CJ, yeah.
Illa the illest. He used to go by Little Illa at that time. Now
Okay.
he's Illa the illest. He's grown now.
Leveling up.
Leveling up. He's still doing music. He was actually supposed to perform at Friday's Music Fest stage, but it got canceled that night because of rain.
Yeah, I seen that. What was it like the 11 o'clock show you
Yeah,
guys had?
our late night show at
Yeah.
the Highmark stage. It got
Shout out to
canceled
Movement Moves Media, man. You guys
Thank you,
been doing
brother.
some great things out there.
We're trying, man.
Yeah.
We're trying. We're blessed to be able to work with Arts Quest and City of Allentown, City of Bethlehem, everything like that. So
Yeah,
definitely blessed for that.
For sure. When I was part of it, it was just in its infancy stages.
Yes.
So to see how much it's grown, man, it's definitely impressive.
amazing.
Hella kudos to you guys for being out there, man, putting in the footwork. Because I mean, honestly, I didn't know where it was gonna be 4 years later, but
Yeah.
where it's at is.
It's amazing.
It's very yes.
We
'Cause
didn't even
it's-
see it coming back then. We
It's
just kept building
true
brick for
grassroots
brick.
shit. Yeah, true grassroots shit.
sir.
But you're not off the hook.
Nope, I know. I'm back to the hill, cuz. Let's go.
He's back on the hill.
The Italian people, I love y'all, yo. I've never even, let me state my case. I've never even been to Olive Garden, all right? Not saying because I can't afford a bowl of pasta. I'm just not a pasta dude.
He's not a posse. Okay.
I never had great Italian food, y'all. So I need somebody's nonna. Is that how y'all say grandmom? I don't know. Somebody's grandmom who's Italian to make me a nice plate
to
of something.
to
man.
cook up. Because apparently Italian food is fucking overrated.
That tomato sauce, all that ragu and all that, man.
I'm actually a huge like tomato sauce fan. Like,
Are you?
Yeah, like in baked ziti, I need it to be more sauce than cheese. Like
Really?
Yes, man. I don't know. I love like tomato sauce, bro.
Do you like those? I never even had the type of pizza, but like those tomato pie pizzas. Have you ever had a slice of those?
Nah, but like I fucks with like margarita pizza. I fuck up some margarita pizza.
Matter of fact, I like that one. I like the margarita pizza. That's the joint with the basil leaf on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they typically put most of the sauce like at the tips of the pizza.
It's not like a normal. I like that one. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. All right, I like the margarita.
The margarita pizzas.
Yeah,
but you gotta go to the right spots. Not everybody got good margarita pizza.
Okay, who are your top spots?
One of my favorite spots is out near Dorney. You know where that new Target is that they built? They got the Whole Foods in there.
Yeah. Oh,
so
Coal-Fire, Anthony's?
Coal-Fire, yes, Anthony's. They got some of the best margarita pizza I had in this area.
Okay, I gotta try them.
A spot down in Whitehall that's right next to next to the Arby's.
Da Vinci's.
Da Vinci's, yeah.
I know these. I know the spots. I know, but just don't eat there.
Da Vinci's got good fucking margarita pizza.
When I was in there watching those dudes, I was in there one day. I think I was picking up something for somebody else, and I was looking. I was like, it does look good. I think I even took a menu.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that. I'll give you props on that.
Me and the fam go down there all the time.
That's like your spot?
Yeah. Me and the fam love to eat there.
Okay.
And then the last spot is right around the corner, pizza joint. They got arguably the best pizza in Allentown.
I ain't gonna lie. The cheesesteak was fire there too.
The cheesesteak is good.
Before the dude, the original, I think Joe's name was the guy who used to own it. I think he owns a spot called Taste of Italy in Hellertown now. But back when he owned the pizza joint, I tried a couple slices.
Yeah, and I love the fact that they put the basil right on the regular slices too. I'm like,
Love
okay.
it. See, that's the thing about me. See, most pizza spots, they don't even care to even spread your sauce around. You know, the cheap cheese. You know, I like, if I'm gonna eat some type of Italian food, I like the spots that actually like care. Like, give me a piece of fresh basil. You ain't gotta sprinkle that dry crap on there. Like, give me something decent, man.
Facts.
I think that's my issue.
Now, I get it. Presentation is definitely part of fucking having a good food experience.
It is.
It is.
It definitely is.
And it's overshadowed a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? I think this is my issue with like Olive Garden.
Okay.
The food's fucking greasy as shit. Like it's good when you're eating there, but like you go home, like it has no like reheat value. The reheat value of
zero.
Is shit.
That's when all the grease comes out, y'all.
You hold the plate and that shit's spilling off like as if it was like a slice of pizza and you rolled it in half. Like it's oily as shit. So I don't know, but Buca di Beppo was a good Italian spot.
I know people are like, he likes Italian food.
He likes Italian.
He's just hitting on my spots though. Buca di Beppo, I ate there like many years ago. It's closed now, but
facts.
When it was open in its prime, I used to like that spot. That was family style plates, and I think I got like some seafood, something out of it. You know, it's a good spot. It was a good spot. That was a good spot.
I only ate there once, and I never got back because it's family style. Like that's the one thing I don't like.
Portions.
You got you can't go there with 3 people or you know, like I got 5. There's 5 of us. You know what I'm saying? My family's the size of 5. So, but they're all kids. Like 3 of the 5 are kids.
They're gonna eat just a little bit.
And my wife eats like a child now. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So she can't put away the food.
So it's all on you.
It's all on me.
4 pounds of pasta.
I weigh 149 pounds, and that's accurate. I had my checkup this morning.
That's real talk.
That's real talk. I'm not putting away that much fucking food, so it is what it is. You know.
That's funny.
I fucks with Italian food though. You got to go to the right spots.
I got you.
You got to go to the right
in
spots.
the comments, y'all. You know, where's your spots around here? Downtown Bethlehem or Easton? Leave a comment or something.
We did talk about Fiamma. We got to give some props to Fiamma.
Fiamma. Shout out to Fiamma.
Yes.
I've never been there, but I've just seen.
You didn't eat the food?
I've never been there because I'm in like a food group called Lehigh Valley Food, I think it's called. Major food group out here. And they're always posting that spot all the time, man. So I see these spots and I almost feel like I ate there because the way these people post and talk about them is insane. You know what I mean?
You got to get over there.
I do have to get over there.
I had the spaghetti and meatballs. I recommend the spaghetti and meatballs. I recommend the spaghetti and meatballs to you guys.
Basic. That's the stuff. Like I'm like, Mama, I don't want to eat that.
But that's the classic shit.
See, I gotta get the good classics, y'all. I never had the good classics, man.
Sometimes you want to go in there and you want to eat shrimp, and it's like
that's what I'm saying.
I get it.
You know
I do the same thing, but. Nah, man, go for the traditional shit. Yeah, especially when you add it like an Italian spot. Like I don't go into like a Dominican spot. I know you can get oxtail at a Dominican spot, but I don't want oxtail from a Dominican spot.
The culture, you would 100%.
Yeah. Eat they shit. Give me some fucking. You know what I'm saying? I could fuck up some mango. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like you gotta eat the traditional shit when you at these places, bro.
Motherfuckers that make a mango pizza and
for real. Nah, that's crazy.
Dominican Italian spot.
You ever go to a Dominican spot for breakfast?
I've had the Dominican breakfast.
The
I
breakfast
went
is
to.
legit.
Is that? I might be mistaken. I think it's a Dominican spot on 7th and Washington.
7th and Washington.
It used to be Salitos, like many thousands of years ago. But it's like I think it's a Dominican spot. I had breakfast there one time. That's the joint. They serve some type of salami eggs.
Yeah.
That
The
stuff, right?
fried eggs, the fried cheese,
little piece of cheese, and all that. Yeah. I like that.
The red onions and the mango is my favorite part of the breakfast.
It is good.
Yeah, if you
You're
guys
gonna
never,
be full.
Yeah, for real.
You're gonna be full.
I almost never, and typically they also give you a side of white rice with it too. So you got eggs, salami, or you got salami and chidoso.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Fine.
Damn, man, I'm hungry now.
I'm hungry. Somebody order something. Send it through.
Nah. Food is important. Good food is important.
Hell yeah,
You know
love
we don't have around here that I haven't found, like a Jamaican spot I love.
Ooh, you gonna start a war. I already know the comments gonna start going
I know they're
crazy.
gonna be like Winston's, whatever.
Winston's, Princesses, DNS.
Yeah.
I never tried DNS yet. I've been hearing rave reviews about them.
Where's that at?
That is on. I'm gonna say the wrong street, man. I don't know the street, to be honest with y'all, but it's basically like across the street in Bethlehem by like a Sunoco. I really don't know the street, bro.
Bethlehem got all the spots, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bethlehem has all the good eaters, and Easton.
Yeah.
I almost feel like Easton has it too. I just don't really venture to Easton.
You ever go to Do Wings?
I've heard nothing but rave reviews about that brother spot.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard
You've never went?
No. I just don't hit Easton too often. They're in Easton, right?
Yeah.
That little shack spot?
They're right up the street from the high school. Bro, the wings are legit.
I heard they got
the
mad
wings
flavors,
are legit.
bro. Didn't they win an award for like a flavor or something?
Probably. They got like 50-something flavors.
Right.
My favorite, every time me and my wife go there, we always order a new flavor. But if we do double up on the flavor we already had, it's Lucy. Lucy is Lucy. I don't know what the fuck is in it. It don't even matter, bro. It's chicken and it's good.
What would the sauce remind you of? Is it like a hot sauce, sweet sauce?
It's kind of like a sweet and spicy, but like it doesn't taste like if you go to like a East Siders or a Woody's and you get like a hot and honey. It don't
not a
taste
sweet,
like
sweaty joint.
Yeah. It's not like that. But like that's probably the closest thing I can tie it to.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
But it's on another level of that.
Yeah. Man, but also the process of how they make their wings. You know how, like sometimes you go places, you order wings, and like the wings don't really have no flavor. It just like tastes like chicken
most
and
people,
whatever
they're
the
just
sauce.
dropping it.
Right in the
It's
sauce.
fryer down in the grease in
but
that sauce.
You like if you ate they chicken wings without sauce, the chicken wings would be fire. They wouldn't be plain wings.
Shout out to you brothers for caring about your chicken, man. Marinating them or doing whatever y'all doing, putting them in a brine or something, man.
Yeah. They got like a 4-step process to that shit.
Respect to that.
And the mac and cheese is fire too.
Oh, they got sides
They
too?
got baked macaroni.
I thought it was
cheese.
just wings in that John, man.
Pull up. You ain't even got to get out your car, bro. For real. It's a shack, so you drive up, you order your food, and if it's gonna take you a little bit, they'll tell you park up, and then walk into the car. I fucks with good customer service, bro.
I hear that. I gotta head out there, yo.
Yeah,
Coming to see y'all soon, y'all.
Yeah, facts.
I like some wings, bro.
I fuck with some chicken.
I mess with some chicken.
It's not just a black people thing. I hate that shit.
Don't just throw it on black folks.
Yeah,
Everybody like chicken, man.
chicken.
If you don't like chicken, something
wrong with you. Or you a vegetarian or something.
Or you something else. I'm
Yeah. Everybody love chicken. But I hate the fact that they always go, everything tastes like chicken. Like, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that
everything doesn't taste like chicken.
Everything don't taste like chicken's one of a kind. It's a flightless bird. and it can't really fight, bro. It's
I didn't even think about that. That jaw can't fly. He do like a little flap.
Yeah. He runs. He's running from you. That's it, bro. He was meant to be caught. Think about anything else. These motherfuckers got horns. They got talons. They got teeth. They can fly. They spit something at you. Like, yo, they do something to fight back. These motherfuckers can get grabbed by their neck and shaken.
Yeah, just chill. They're just chilling. I'm ready to get
defenseless, bro. You were meant to be food. Like, it is what it is.
Poor chickens out there.
Poor chickens out there. Oh, I fucked some chicken up though.
Yeah, man. We weren't playing about that.
Yeah, no, not at all. You know what's still super underrated in my book? Chinese food chicken.
Fire, man.
It's been one of the things that, like, from my childhood has never, like, in quality, in taste, has never wavered.
Changed.
Never wavered.
In a million years of Chinese spots, y'all got that on lock.
You got that shit on lock, bro.
I don't know what they do to them, but
I don't really like the rice like that no more.
Nah, a lot of spots are getting cheap and stuff on the rice. They're just putting some soy in it, frying up a couple onions. You know, that's it. Putting it out. I was like, come on, man, put some pride in your rice.
Facts. Act like you want people to buy your shit.
Yeah, it's like the spot's throwing little carrots. And come on, man, China, ain't nobody throwing no carrots.
No carrots
rice,
in
man.
here.
No,
Yeah,
man.
where the little beet stems at and shit.
Like, make it authentic.
That's because it's American Chinese
it's American
cuisine.
Chinese, that's right.
But you know what I realized? Like I went to a Vietnamese spot, like it was like a pho spot or a pho spot, however the fuck you pronounce it.
Yeah, I got
Pho.
slayed in my food reviews when I kept saying pho. People like pho.
Pho.
All right,
like
pho.
pho you.
Yeah, pho you, cuz.
It says pho.
Yes,
It
us
says
Americans
pho.
reading it,
It says
it's
pho.
like pho to us. All
Yeah.
right?
But I went to a pho spot
Yes.
and it's like it was almost too traditional for me.
Really?
Like, yeah,
Was
like
it
I
out
couldn't.
here or somewhere else?
Yeah. It's actually like it wasn't bad, but it was like the food. My palate. I don't know.
Where's the spot?
It's right here. It's Pho Bowl right here in the plaza right next to Giant.
Oh,
right before you get to
yeah.
Bethlehem.
I think it's called like Royal
Pho Bowl or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
The food is good. The
looks
spring
good.
rolls are legit,
Uh-huh.
but like it was too like too much of their culture in the food, I guess. Like I couldn't get
What was
with
the
it.
flavor
It was like too fucking earthy for me. Like it just had too many things like that looked like it was just pulled out of the ground. It was too earthy. It was just entirely too earthy. The only thing I could eat out of there was the protein they put in it. But like the noodles are different. Like it tastes very, very authentic. But if you're into like pho, that might be a spot you want to check out. But like if you're a casual, like that was my first time, bro.
I tried pho one time and I tried it at there used to be a spot, right on Union Boulevard. It used to be Thai #1 or something. Like a little shack, that little spot there.
They had good food there.
They had good food there.
They shut down,
right. I think my food review, we did the last review in there before they shut down, and I got a bowl of pho. And I remember reading the ingredients. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. I was like, I'm excited. Man, they brought that shit out, man. I was like, would y'all just turn on the hot water and put that shit over the noodles? Brought me a plate of every green in America, like you said. And I was like, all right, let me put this basil and all this shit in there. And I'm like, it's crap. It's matter of fact, let me not disrespect nobody. It's good, but I thought the broth, maybe I didn't get the proper bowl, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I got like a clear broth.
Okay.
So maybe I just didn't do it right my first time, but it was like drinking noodle water, and I was really upset. I was kind of upset, to be honest.
And it tastes very, very earthy. Like they just put a bunch of herbs in there, and I don't know. I don't know if it wasn't salty enough. I just couldn't get with it. It sounds a lot like your experience. Because my shit was like the broth was light, and it was just full of like all these different herbs, and I was like, I can try to eat this, but how I knew my taste buds wasn't off because my kids are heathens, right? Whatever I don't want, I just offload it to them. They'll eat that shit.
What they do?
They was like,
slide that
I
right
don't
back.
want it. They didn't even eat it. So I was like, all right, it's not just dad. It's
legit.
It's legit. I'm just not. But I did go to another spot out there near Dorney.
Okay.
It's in the same plaza as the Boston Market.
Okay.
It's right next door to the UPS. And I went in there and I had the beef stew pho bowl. That shit was legit.
That sounds like something really
That
different.
shit was legit.
Beef stew.
It was it was like a beef stew, pho bowl, and that was legit. I even took that shit. They were like, "Do you want the rest of it?" I was like, "Yeah, pack that shit up. I want that,
every
nigga."
drop of that broth. Hell yeah, don't play with me.
So I think it is depending on where you go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because that spot was legit.
I got you.
But yeah, man, I'll try the pho again, maybe. Maybe I'll give it another shot.
Hey, for all you pho professionals out there, I got the clear joint. Do y'all suggest something? Leave a comment. I'm all in the comments today.
Is there any like food like that is like a consistent for you, or any spot like in the local area where like you go?
I got a bunch of those. Mexican La Placita, Mexico. I mess with them a lot.
La Placita. Where's that?
That's on 12th and Turner.
12th and Turner.
On the corner.
Oh, the corner store. The food is good.
Yeah, I started going in there way back in 1996, getting tacos, but I go in there all the time, get some tacos and some grilled pork chops and stuff. It's good.
Ooh. I always drive by. I never went in. Well, I went into that store when I was a kid because I used to live down the street. I only used to go in there and get drinks, though. I never ate the food, but I'm going to have to check it out because I'm always over there. It's
definitely authentic. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you don't like corn tortillas and stuff, go to
the Mexican
Taco
tacos.
Bell, you know what I'm saying? But
Mexican tacos are way better than American tacos.
I don't. Yeah, man.
for a long time, I only liked the way Americans made tacos.
Americanized taco.
And lettuce, cheese.
sour
But
cream, all that.
nah, man, we've been fucking up.
Yeah.
We've been fucking up. Like
Gotta eat the authentic.
with the cilantro, whatever
Onions.
protein you want, the lime, you know, the
Love it.
onions.
Some sausage. You go to the proper spot, some good sauces and sauces.
And I learned why they put 2 tortillas underneath. Do you know why? Because you get your tacos and they got 2 tortillas,
yeah, it's always
right?
2. I just thought it was because the corn cracks if it's one after a little while. But give me the better explanation.
So essentially, that's what it is. The other one, you're only supposed to use one and eat. We don't fold it like we do American tacos. So when the food falls out,
oh, it's for the second taco.
for the second taco.
Oh, they tripping out there in Mexico.
yeah.
Good stuff, yo.
So really, you kind of paying. That's why they be
Getting
like
2 tacos.
You're getting 6 a lot of the time because you pay for 3.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm
Each
saying?
got 2 layers.
Yeah, and you can never really close it. You always
Nah,
gotta
'cause it's
pinch
always
it, and
enough
that's why.
meat.
Exactly.
Grab that joint, dump half.
Yeah.
Wait till I go next time. I'm gonna put it on film. I'm gonna give a shout out to Dope Individuals Podcast.
Yo,
I'm gonna turn those 3 tacos into like 6 or 9 of
Yo,
them
for
joints.
real. My brother put me on. He was like, I was bitching about it. I'm like, yo, these fucking things, yo, you can't even close them. He's like, bro, that's why they give you 2. He's like, you eat over it, and then you got another taco. I was like, changed my life, man.
Damn,
Changed my
life changing
life.
shit
Changed
right
my
there,
life.
yo.
Changed my life. What's another spot you fuck with?
Let me see. Buffet wise, I mess with I always got the whole buffet in there. I mess with the joint up there by Whitehall. It used to be the old Circus City. I think it's called Flaming
Grill.
Flaming Grill or something.
Flaming Grill. That's the Chinese spot.
Yeah, it's like a
is
buffet slash.
Is it all you can eat? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I never went in there. That's right.
It's a nice sized buffet.
That's next door to Army Navy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Try that out, man. You know what I mean? Like they got
Grill.
well, if you like sushi, they have a decent amount of sushi, stuff like that. But the food's all right.
If you had a preference as far as like food, like, all right, pick a food. You can only eat this food for the rest of your life. You can only eat it for the rest of your life.
Yo, I'm a freaking animal, yo. I eat, yo. My girl tell you, yo, I be eating the house down, boy.
As you should.
Yeah, I don't even know, bro. I love everything.
It's kind of tough, right?
One meal or one damn.
It's one culture, like one culture of food, I would say. So like if we're going like Asian, like Chinese food kind of thing.
Damn, that's a hard decision,
Mexican.
bro. That's a hard decision.
Got traditional American, which is our diet shit, but we got some good things in there.
No, we do. Well, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? The most rounded cuisine might be like American because we eat everything. Everything.
But it's hard to find good American food, though.
It
like
is.
you think about like most of the spots we got. Like honestly, American food wise, most of the best spots I eat American food wise is at bars.
Yeah, bar food.
Or like taverns. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Do you remember when they used to have the American buffets, like Old Country Buffet,
Country,
Ponderosa?
yeah.
Well, we don't have any much over here in the East Coast, or at least in PA.
Not yet.
I don't know if they
Old
got
Country
them up-
Buffet was legit
Old
back in the
Country,
day.
people love that. I remember the
my
line used to be around
God.
the corner, and people waiting outside for that
For
joint,
sure,
yo.
for sure. The days.
You know
The
what I mean?
fucking days.
The days standing outside Old Country
Old
Buffet.
Country Buffet,
Goddamn.
facts.
Get some chicken and
Oh
meatloaf.
my God. Yo, you know where's a spot that reminds me so much of Old Country Buffet? It's out, not in Lancaster, but it's out in the Dutch. Shady Maple.
Yeah. The Smorgasburg, I heard about it. I've never been there yet.
No?
It's like
Oh
the
my
biggest, it's like the
God,
biggest
man.
buffet of Smorgasburg in the state.
Are you going to start back up this food review thing? Because I want to be part of it. I want to be part of it.
Mad people be asking me to get back started again. I ain't gonna lie,
Yo,
man. And I'm being bullshitting.
I want to be a guest on a couple of these episodes.
Because I did want to bring guests on. That was like my new thing. I was like, let me just bring guests. You know what I mean? I was bringing my one partner on all the time, but guest is dope. You know what I mean?
Bring your boy out because listen, I'll even show up with the food for the day. I got some spots.
Yeah.
Let's make it fucking
All right,
happen.
we could do that. We could do that. I got you.
Let's talk about some of the things you've been getting into lately. All the things you've been doing with the local high schools. I do want to know how the hell did you even end up? Because it seems like you're the guy to go to for them now at this point.
Man.
So how'd that come about?
First of all, shout out to the Allentown School District.
Shout out.
Okay, let me start at the beginning.
Somewhat.
I got a homeboy.
I got my grievances. I'm sorry.
A lot of people do. You know what I mean? I don't live on that side. Of it, right?
He said, my baby graduated. Fucks with it.
My baby graduated at Allen. I'll take that, man. But in the end of it all, shout out to my guy, Coach Lex. He was the freshman football coach for William Allen last year.
Shout out.
And he sent me a message. He was like, hey, man, you want to come out and, I'm going to start coaching. He's like, I'd like to give some exposure to my program, to Allentown. And I'll be honest, he sent me like 10 messages. I was kind of bullshit. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I was busy. I was like, I kind of don't have time for that. And then one day he was like, well, this is my last message, bro. You answer now, I'm done. I was like, bro, like, calm down, man. What's going on? He's like, I got to practice this day. So I went out there. Filmed a couple clips that day.
My man was applying the pressure. He's like, get your ass out here.
Yeah, no. He told me, he's like, basically, if you want to do it, do it. If not, mind your business. He's my guy, man. So I popped out, met Coach Rupp, and I started hitting the field with the freshmen. And then one day, Randy Ojea, he's the AD of William Allen. Shout out to you, Mr. Ojea.
Shout out.
He came up, and I'll just keep it real. He came up to me. He's like, I have no idea what's going on. He's like, but I love what you're doing. He's like, can I get a little something in the doc? You know what I mean? He's like, can I be in it? I was like, yeah. So I was like, I put the camera on him, let him do a couple shout outs. And I'll be honest, bro, they literally let me ride on the bus with the students. Oh, for anybody out there who's wondering, I am legit to be around your kids. I have all my paperwork,
all
federal.
the clearances.
Yeah, all my clearances were put in before I'm not just some dude just showed up and hopped on the bus and going around your kids. I definitely want to make that clear because I think a lot of people, they don't know those details.
Yeah.
So I definitely want you to know everything about me is legit.
I love the fact that you highlighted that too, because they even do it at the youth programs around here too. Like if you want to coach a little league football, it's volunteer, but you have to get an FBI and a state police check, which I hella respect because you don't know who's who.
You don't know who's who. Yeah. And it gets scary for some people. That's why a lot of people don't step into it because they're not sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I already knew I was good. I don't know that. Run that 3 times, bro. But in the
they
end,
not like us.
Shout out to Mr. Kendrick.
Facts, man. It's on the video too. I didn't even peep.
All right. Well, yeah, so
he started letting you ride the bus.
Yeah. So I was going them to the away games, all the games, and then as the year kept going, my homeboy Mr. Awesome. Do you know who Mr. Awesome is?
No.
All right. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Awesome. Toomey Anderson, he's the athletic director of the whole Allentown School District.
Okay.
Of the whole ASD.
That's a big job.
Big job.
That's a real big job.
Big job. So once Randy started letting me go around, and I think, when Mr. Anderson started seeing the clips going out, obviously it's a good thing for the Allentown School District. So he came up, he thanked me, was very appreciative. And I was like, I love this for the kids at Allentown. And then once I started building a relationship with the kids, I was like, I can't stop this.
Yo, you are one of the biggest reasons why, like, I've been staying up to par. My boy Loud Pack, Tony, he coaches.
Shout out to my guy. Oh, that's my guy. Yeah. Shout out to him. He was around all last year because his nephew played on the freshman team. Now, shout out to you, Coop. He got moved up to varsity, and he got a job with varsity.
Hey,
so shout
congratulations.
out to you, bro.
Big shout out.
Congratulations, bro.
But between your pictures and Tony being my guy, me and Tony talk all the time. Y'all got me excited, man. I'm anticipating this first game, October 24th.
Isn't that crazy, right?
Yeah,
Isn't it crazy?
And I try to get to at least one game a year. Typically, it's the Allen Deer game.
Yep, last game of the season.
But it makes me want to be more involved, just seeing all the development through the videos and the pictures and
that
everything.
Was the point. It's one thing. It's like when I first got around, everybody's a little weird about all this stuff, but I told them whether the good, the bad, the ugly, we have to compete. There's competition out here between Parkland, Bethlehem, all these other districts.
Yes.
They're shining their lights on their kids. They got photographers out there, videographers out there.
Yeah.
I understand Allentown. Like, I know behind the scenes what's going on. I know we don't have the budget. I know there's a lot of turmoil within the structure.
Yeah.
I'm not here for that, man. I'm here for the kids.
I'm here for the kids.
That's all. I stay out of all that politic crap. I'm here for the kids. And every kid, right now, the best feeling I have is when I go somewhere and I'm like, who is this kid?
Right.
Dap. Yo, Hitman, that's the Hitman. Dap. It's insane. Deerif, the coaches at Deerif, I didn't even mess with Deerif at first. You know what I mean? Because I'm an Allen dude.
Right,
so I
right.
kind of lean to Allen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I straight on Allen's side, but working with Toomey, I got to open up to the whole district, right?
Right.
So I started doing some stuff with Deerif, and let me tell you, one of the coaches, I still don't even know what the coach name is. Shout out to you, though, if you see this. He was like, dude, everybody in that school knows who you are. He's like, those kids are talking about you. They're talking about those pictures. I went to Juneteenth. One of the kids for Allen's track team was there selling waters. He showed his dad. He was like, yeah. He took a picture. He was like, you took that picture of my son? I was like, yeah. Everybody's appreciative, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it, man.
People are receptive to being behind the camera, especially when you got good people doing behind the fucking camera. Yo, and I find it so dope. I was wondering, I'm like, how the fuck did you, because the last conversation we had, we're talking about music videos.
I wasn't even thinking about none of that.
Yeah, and I seen your post a couple weeks ago where you were like, like unless it makes sense for me to do music videos, I'm not doing music videos. Nah. You're like, and is that because of what you're in now?
It's kind of a mix of like, I've been in business for a decent amount of years. You make money and all, but it's just the music. The music world, I've been in there a lot, man. I've been through it all. You know what I mean? I've been through a lot of crazy stuff with that.
Right.
That doesn't bother me, man. What bothers me is it's just the burning of my time. I think I'm just at a point where I don't want to say I matured out of that, but I don't want to waste time. And that's why I tell people I didn't stop shooting music videos. I stopped shooting them at the price that y'all want.
Right.
I'm shooting them at something that makes me want to get out of bed and try my hardest to get the best shots. When I'm going out for a couple $100, bro, I'm like, put the camera down, go ahead, man, do what you want to do. Like, it may sound messed up, but it's not enough money. I'm at the point now where it's almost not even enough money that I even almost care. A couple $100 is not like,
I mean, they're paying for your time.
They're paying for the time.
And if you value the time more than you value that couple $100, then it is what it is. I think it does. I think it is a sign of like maturity because, and also maybe passion as far as like, I don't want to shoot music videos for little niggas no more. That's okay.
I don't even want to say that because, I got love for everybody, bro. You know,
right.
You know what I mean? Without the little people, I wouldn't be nobody. You know what I mean? That's not even my thing. My thing is just like, I think I'm just tired of people not taking what they're doing seriously, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I'm shooting a video. I'm like, bro, when we going to drop this video, bro? It's like, I'm going to hold it for 6 months. You ain't even got no music out, dog. What is you holding this video for? It's just certain things that just bothers me. I just get to the point where it's like, they don't understand for me. That's like a visual resume for me. So as you're holding that video, I'm sitting back like...
Now it looks like you haven't done anything. I
haven't done nothing.
Yeah.
Now I'm not shooting. So I kind of get bothered by that. But I still shoot. You know what I mean? And I don't know.
I like the fact that
I think I might have came off kind of wrong. Now that I'm thinking about it.
It sounds like you have the ability to be picky at this point. There was a time you said, where you
I
were
was
just
like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Anybody pull up, I'm the shoot. Matter of fact, I'm not McDonald's no more. I'm getting fancy.
Yeah,
man.
right.
I'm not McDonald's no more. I gotta stop that, bro.
Buco de Beppo.
Buco de Beppo. Booker. Nah, man, but shout out to my guy. Matter of fact, let me give a shout out to my guy, Billy Danz of the world famous MOP.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, he told me a year ago, he's like, dog, you're not charging enough, and there's too many people got too much access to you. I couldn't comprehend what he was talking about at the time. I was like, what do you mean? Too much access? I think I understand. I think what he was saying was trim the fat of what you're doing, only deal with people who are kind of serious. You know what I mean? Like basically like just set your number and stay firm there. And that's how people lose access because some people will never want to pay $500 or $450.
Yeah, they don't see the value in it.
They don't even see the value to put the money within their own project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's for them.
And it's for them.
So
you know what
I understand.
So it's kind of like I don't want to deal kind of with that.
I like that though. I like that because you did grow to a point where you don't have to do the things you used to do. Mm-hmm. And I understand exactly where you're coming from. Like I remember when I was building this show and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck's gonna come on here. I don't know who's gonna want to talk to me or I don't know who's gonna want to who's gonna want to share their story or what they do. Mm-hmm. And then once I started building it, I realized there's so many times in public where even to this moment in time where people are like, yo, when I'm getting on the podcast. And I had to put out a video a couple weeks ago where it's like, yo, you don't get to fucking jump the line, bro. Like
gotta wait.
There's a process to this shit. People gotta wait, you know what I mean? And now I'm at the point too where it's like, this takes a lot of time. You know what I mean? I don't charge people for this, but like I have people come up on the show and I'd be like, if you can donate something, donate something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, when I saw it, I was like,
no, that's not a shot.
No.
Yeah.
I got you. But I understand.
Yeah. And it's like, the platform is for you, but I also like, it takes me it takes me a couple days to edit one of these videos.
That's what people
get
don't
it, get all the information, cut through the clips, create clips for social media.
People don't understand.
Yeah,
them little phone apps messed it up, man. Hit things, shit, editing shit in a second. Like,
even before you arrive, bro. I'm in here an hour and 15 minutes setting up.
That's right.
By myself. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
Staging.
sees that.
Yeah, nobody sees any of that, and it's like. You know, now I'm at the point where it's like, if I don't want to talk to you right now, I don't have to talk to you right now. And that's the luxury I have. That's the luxury you got. Yeah.
You work yourself to a point, I don't have to deal with anybody I don't want to.
Yeah. So I respect the fact that you know, you are where you are. And I love the fact that like you're taking your time more serious, especially because you've been doing it for
I've been doing it for a while.
You put your time in. You put your time in.
I just noticed, bro, when you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. I got to the point where it's like, bro, I've been doing this for a decent amount.
This is fucking crazy.
I was like, this is crazy, bro. You've been doing this for a minute. Now, I'm not saying I'm trying to be in a Rolls Royce rolling around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get rich off this shit, but enough to maintain and survive. But it's like, damn, bro. It's like, I got to take this business somewhere else.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of started doing the youth. And I didn't even think nothing out of that, bro.
There's a whole market in that shit.
I didn't even think about anything about sports photography. Now I'm out there with the.
I'm
out there rubbing elbows with the big dogs out here.
I seen you at the Iron Pigs game.
Yeah, I'm out there, bro. Like that was like the biggest. Shout out to Mr. Awesome for that too.
How was that experience? Because when I seen that video, you're like, look who I'm on the field with.
I couldn't believe it.
Yo,
I just had to show everybody because I was hyped. I'm like, yo, I can't believe I'm like
with
literally
stars.
rubbing elbows with freaking Saquon and Jalen Hurts and all them from the Eagles and AJ Brown and T.O. and. Bro, like that was like a life thing for me. I watched these dudes on TV all my life, basically.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? From T.O. time now to the new guys. But it's like, wow. Bro. Wow. Like dog snapping this bullshit ass camera got me here.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And I could have been did photography years ago because I tell people now, like other photographers, they be like, you don't do video? I just laugh like, I'm like, bro, I come from that world. This shit is simple shit. This is why I'm with you guys now, because freezing one frame is easier than shooting a video for 5 hours and editing for 10 hours and then all the extra crap, man. So,
oh man.
So
how'd you end up in that position as far as down there?
The Allentown School District.
Really?
Bro. Mr. Awesome.
Wow.
Got me a free.
Mr. Awesome sounds fucking awesome.
He's awesome, cuz. Awesome. Yeah, he just had Awesome Fest. Ain't nothing, that dude is awesome. Big A's.
That sounds familiar, Awesome Fest.
Yeah, he just threw it at Cedar Beach, the big basketball tournament. It was last weekend. That same guy.
Listen, if we're in the same space, when we're in the same space again, if he's in the vicinity, please introduce me.
I definitely
Please
will.
Introduce me.
That's somebody you need to get on here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Help me set it up, man.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
Sound like a plan, bro.
Shout out to my guy, Mr. Awesome, man. But he sent me a message. And he's like, hey, bro. He was like, damn, I don't even know if I got the rights to say this stuff, but he's like, there should be a pass. Go over to the thing. Now, one of my other top photographer bros, I told him that. He's like, I don't know, bro. He's like, you better double check. It's hard to get these passes.
Yeah, the field passes are
that's what I'm saying. And I was like, well, I got full trust in my homeboy. He's not going to send me a message if it's not legit.
Right.
And when I got over there, the line was like back to freaking the line was the damn near Coopersburg. I was like, God,
Old Country Buffet.
I was like, Old Country Buffet times 100. I was like, what line again? I was like, I won't even get in the stadium before the game's over.
Facts.
So I went to like a media line and I stood there for a decent amount of time. Obviously, a lot of media there. NBC, all the top dogs is there. And
we're gonna be Super Bowl champs this year. You gotta get all this shit, bro.
He's letting his Eagle shit out. All right, man. Let me go stop the podcast right there, man. Bills all day. Well, yeah, I hear you, Eagles.
I don't got no hate for the Bills. I don't
got no hate for the Eagles. My brother's Eagles.
I do think that Josh Allen didn't show up for fuck, why am I blanking on his name right now? His receiver, Stephon Diggs. I don't think he showed up for him.
They're just relationships strained over the years.
I agree.
Because when they first got together, they were playing video games.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah, that's my brother. Love this guy. And you see over the years,
he's like,
he wasn't getting that ball. He's like, I hate this guy. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But nah, man, shout out to the Bills though, man. We got a young boy Coleman, man. I like that kid out of Florida State. Y'all got receiver.
Y'all gotta get over the hump, man. Y'all got to get over the Chiefs hump,
Hey,
bro.
man, the Chiefs, something got to go down, man.
It's incredible football games, though.
We can't get past Cincinnati or the Chiefs. we can't get past them. Cincinnati just whoops our ass, and the Chiefs, we've been on the doorstep how many times now? We just can't do it.
Joe is nasty, man.
I love Joe Burrow, man. That dude
is nice.
That dude's a beast, man.
You gotta respect Joe.
I respect that, man.
But I mean, I don't know. You guys got some tough comp over there, bro.
15
AFC
seconds,
is tight.
man. 15 seconds, man.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. We lost that guy. Man, I'm still hurt.
That
still
game,
hurt.
honestly,
still hurt.
arguably, other than watching my Eagles win the Super Bowl,
still hurt,
bro. That was
crazy.
Probably the greatest game I've ever seen.
Wasn't that a great game, bro?
That entire game was like, a minute is like too much time. How's a minute too much time?
With them gunslingers, that was too much time.
45 seconds, too much time. 15 seconds, too much. Bro, how, dog?
Impossible shit, man.
It's
insane.
I love the fact that these things happen so early in their careers because they're gonna be here for the next decade.
Yeah, they're the future. Like, felt like Brady Manning shit.
Yeah, Brady Manning shit. We're gonna be watching this.
Well, we're gonna see more than that because got Burrow in that mix. You got a lot of good quarterbacks out there.
You got Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback. He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be making.
Trevor Lawrence. That's right.
Trevor Lawrence. Then you got Tua over there with the Dolphins.
Tua's nice.
You got, and then you still got Lamar.
Nice.
You still got two-time MVP over there, Lamar.
The NFL is not lacking in quarterbacks right now.
No, not
like
at all.
All the years of football.
And black quarterbacks are showing up in droves. Black quarterbacks showing up in droves.
Crazy?
Half the starters in the NFL are black quarterbacks.
That's right. It's amazing.
Amazing, bro.
Things done change, y'all.
Because there was a time where you were around where you might have had two. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, bro.
Maybe
two
three.
brothers.
Oh, they can run a little bit? Bench them.
Yeah.
Oh, they can run around? No, we need the typical pocket passer.
And then my generation, you know what I'm saying? We had, Michael Vick. You got Donovan McNabb, but there's still only like maybe 5 at this time.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, to see where the game has evolved to today.
It's amazing.
Yeah, man. Are you getting any game tickets, like to go to a game this year?
I should.
You should. Have you ever been to one?
I've never been to an NFL game.
Man.
I've been to a couple Major League Baseball games. Never NFL game. I know myself. I would love that. I would love that.
I turn into like when they sing the songs.
Oh, I know y'all
man, I get,
wow,
bro.
I
get immersed in the moment, bro. Because I don't go to a game every year. Right. So like I go with my friend, my boy Darren, and like I'm singing the song. He's like. He just enjoying the just the game.
Fan?
He's a big Eagles fan,
gotcha.
But he don't like sing the songs. Like when we doing the wave, he's not doing the wave.
Like I'm into this. Let's go,
man. I be involved in all that shit. I want if I pay $400 for tickets, I'm getting $400 worth of experience. Fuck that shit.
I hear that 400.
If you've never been, you gotta go.
I know. I gotta get down there.
And the Bills are just like the Eagles. Like, you guys got a fan base like us.
Oh, Bills Mafia all day.
Bills Mafia goes crazy.
Life, man. This is crazy.
And you guys travel well, too.
Oh, they don't play around. Bills Mafia will literally go anywhere.
You got to go to a game. Anywhere. You got to go to a game.
I know. I ain't gonna lie. I got to check the schedule. I don't know if y'all play us this year. I know we played a couple years ago, the Bills versus Eagles.
If we play each other this year, we can go to a game together.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would love that.
Even if we got to go to upstate. I got family in upstate. We got family in upstate. Yeah.
Oh, New York. Oh, shit.
So,
that would be crazy.
It's gonna be cold.
That's freezing. I'm a Bills. I'm like, I don't even want to.
Yo, you know, people last year and they're it was like negative like 8 degrees. Somebody died from being out there at the game. A couple people also lost limbs from the freeze bite. I'm not going. If it's December, I'm not going.
No,
I'm sorry.
Buffalo gets like 2, 3, 4 feet of snow. They'll be playing up there, boy.
Every day, bro.
Every day. If you don't like snow, don't go to Buffalo, man.
Yeah, at all. My wife's, I almost said my girl. My wife's dad lives up in Utica, right next to Syracuse.
Okay.
So every time we go, like, bro, we have to drive in the snow all the way up through fucking, like, you go through like the Scranton area to get up there, like, and it's already snowing up there.
Snowing up there, that's right.
So it's just snow the entire way.
That's
like
crazy.
Last year we drove. It's a 4.5 hour drive up to Utica where her pops live. Bro, we had to drive. We drove through a snowstorm up there. We had to do like 45 miles an hour.
Couldn't see nothing. White out.
You couldn't see shit past maybe 10 feet in front of you. Every 10, 15 miles, there's somebody in a ditch on the side of the highway. Like, just
crazy,
bro, the weather's nuts. I don't know how people live in certain places.
Yeah,
like
people, you straight. Humans are humans. They crazy, boy. They out there living in the wild, boy.
If it rains too much, if it's too hot all the time, like that's why I like PA. Like
we had
PA's a good mix.
Everything.
We get every season, and we get a good amount of every season. Right. Sometimes we miss out on winter.
True.
Like
it just started to snow again.
It just started.
The snow switch got turned off a few
for like 2 years, bro. It did snow, but like I like PA. PA, you get a good mix of things. You could do Jersey, maybe certain parts of New York, but
I ain't gonna lie, I love this area. I think Allentown gets a bad rap, but we're situated in the perfect spot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're literally like less than 3 hours from every major city, basically.
Yes.
Damn near on the East Coast.
We got a bunch of major airports, so like it's cheap to fly out of here in many cases. Pretty much wherever, JFK, wherever the fuck you, LaGuardia, it's all within 2 hours of you. You know what I mean? And that's a fucking skip.
It is a blessing. It's a blessing.
I don't understand why people shit on Allentown. I don't. I mean, I lived here all my life. I think Allentown could be better.
Allentown could be a lot better, man. I just think it's like
it's also home.
It's home, man. I don't know, man. Allentown's beef. You know, it's normally by neighborhoods, blocks, areas. You know, second has their thing. You know, Center City.
Is that still a thing? It's still a thing.
I think it's always going to be a thing. I mean, I'm not going to say people out there, you know, I mean, like it used to be, you know, people, 30, 50 people in the corner, but it's always a thing. It's never going to die, I don't think. You know?
It's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, it's always a thing.
I do. How do you feel about them bringing all this new construction down there on 2nd Street with the waterfront? Now they're doing the new Weiler building. You know what I'm saying?
I believe the waterfront is going to be so dope.
I think the waterfront's going to be so fire.
I ain't going to lie. I would love to make a freaking announcement, but I can't. But that would be so dope. That'd be so dope.
I think so too.
I think that's gonna be a staple for the city of Allentown. I think like if they do that right, that could be like the premier spot because I think the problem with Allentown is we I don't want to say we give because I know we're not giving anything, but we let Bethlehem and Easton take everything. What I mean by that is
I was gonna say context. I know they got all
just
the
more or
food
less
spots.
like venues. Like we don't have an Arts Quest.
No, we don't.
We don't have we don't have nowhere like. What's the closest thing we have? You know, the little pavilions out at West Park. There's a little stage out there, the little dome that's been there. You know
what I notice every time I go to a major city in whatever state it is, they always have like, I mean, it's a waterfront thing a lot of the time, but they always have like cool shit down at these venues. Like in Tampa, they got this place. What the fuck is it called? I'm blanking on the name right now. But they got like on the waterfront, and they got a brewery in there that got like multiple venues inside, like where you can get food, you can get drinks. Outside, they got like a walking trail. They also got scooters people can ride out there. They got seating on the outside. They got a turf area where they have like little games like the big ass Jenga, like the giant Jenga, and yeah, like it's all in this one little central area. I think Allentown needs something like that
for sure.
We need something like that.
Imagine they build that up nice, right? There's a little stage to do shows. They can do all types of shit there. Maybe there's even a couple little paddle boats. Come on, Allentown. Let's get into 2024 out here, bro.
Act like we're the third largest city in fucking Pennsylvania, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We invest millions of dollars into downtown Allentown. You know what I'm saying?
Those couple blocks that people aren't even really using like they probably should.
You know how many times these stores on the Arts Walk done changed, bro? Like every
the biggest tragedy in Allentown is that market.
Yes,
that's such a tragedy. Now, no disrespect, because I know they're still fighting the fight, but to see so many of my people's businesses come and go out of there, it's really sad, man.
My people's Josh, where we used to shoot the Dope Individuals podcast. Shout out to AFK Gaming.
Shout out to AFK Gaming.
He's one of the people that moved his shop onto the Arts Walk.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember when it opened.
And a month after he opened up, they changed the hours of the market. He's like, yo, that's a lot of my business, bro.
That literally killed everything. Business in there.
And everybody started leaving.
They have to. They can't survive in a couple hours.
But what I don't understand is what incentive do you get by closing down these shops? You lose money on something that you spent a whole lot of fucking money to build, and then like you want people out there. You want people drinking out there. You want people enjoying themselves. You got to have somewhere these places can use the bathroom, like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need common areas.
You need common areas, man.
And bro, they shit the bed on that.
Yeah, I wish I knew more details of how that stuff works. I just know from my people who had businesses in there, they just said, like, if the arena wasn't jumping or it wasn't work hours for the people on Hamilton Street, the courthouse and all that, there's nobody going in there. Like the common Allentown person is not walking up from 7th and Turner to go into the market for some reason. It sounds crazy, but I don't know why that is.
I mean, I think they built it. I think they built most of that for people that did not live here already.
Yeah, probably for all those apartments above it.
All the luxury shit that they and they're still doing it. Like when you get up to 10th, you know what I'm saying? They got a brand new. They got a brand new
hotel coming up. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, so they're still doing it where they're trying to create their own ecosystem to support what they're putting in there. What they need to do is find a way to incorporate the motherfuckers that been here in Allentown.
They have to.
I've been saying this for 4 years now, where if you can make it so that the people that already lived here can participate in some of these things and feel welcome to, you know what I'm saying? Like there's people that live in those apartments that walk their dogs, but only walk it in that little that block radius.
Yeah, they will not.
They won't leave
They're not
the
going
block.
to go up to Turner.
Yeah, they're not going to chew. They're not going to none of that shit.
I'm not going to say I blame them, right? If you're not from here, you don't know this area. You know what I mean? You know, ain't nothing to see really around there. But what's for the people though? You know what I'm saying? Like what is for the people up there that people can afford anymore?
You live here, be part of the community wholly. You know what I'm saying? And make the community want to be part of what y'all are bringing into the community. Yeah. I don't feel like we've done a good enough job of that. I feel like we just kept trying to force people out of areas to make it look one way, but it doesn't work. Like the people that lived here are still gonna live here,
they're still here, man.
They're still here.
They might have to move a couple blocks over, but they're still here.
They're still here.
Still here. Nobody's going anywhere.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for the waterfront though. I'm really excited to see like what kind of vendors they get in these spaces, because that's gonna be the determining factor. Like
that's gonna determine if people are gonna come or not.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Honestly, what I truly think, because they gave a lot of people tax breaks with the whole NIS and getting loans and shit like that. Yeah. I really hope they incentivize it for the people that live here that got great ideas to open up shit for this community. Like you live here and now you open up things for the community that you serve. Bro, that's how you truly build a community.
It's true.
That's how you truly build a community.
Make everybody feel like they're involved somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know technically everybody can't be involved, but that's all people want is to feel like they're involved.
They want to be a part of it.
Feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shout out to the mayor. Like, I ain't, you know what I mean? One thing about me is, you know, I don't know how anybody feels. You know I am. I've messed with politics, but I don't mess with politics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're involved, but you're not involved.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what he's really trying to do, really wants, but I just know, like, you know, if this waterfront really works and stuff like that, I think that's going to be a great thing for his administration and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, it'll definitely help. I know there's a lot of things going on with Matt that
there's a lot of stuff
people
going on
aren't
right
fond
now.
of him and stuff like that. The one thing I say this to every person I know when Matt Turk comes up is I give him a lot of respect because I see him everywhere.
Yeah,
I always run into the mayor everywhere.
He's the only mayor I've ever seen in the city of Allentown besides Pulaski here in Pulaski, who's literally everywhere. But Mr. Turk is literally everywhere. He's on that bike everywhere. Like
I seen him jogging.
I turned around at Heritage.
Yep.
He was right there. Boom, next to my brother Ebony. Shout out to my man Ebony.
Shout out.
And the Allentown Juneteenth committee. Y'all my people.
Shout out.
Turned around. I was like, you know what time it is? I think I'm annoying. I think I'm annoying the mayor because every time I see him, I'm like, you know what time it is? It's like photo op time. Boom.
That's proof though, bro. You was here.
But I'm doing it. I'm not even doing it for me. Maybe you think I'm doing it for him.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for you, not for me, because I want people to see that you're there.
That you're involved, yeah.
Because all those people talking shit about you in Parkland who don't even live in Allentown no more, you got to, it's the people down there, man.
Yeah, and if you got a problem, you can bring it up to him because he's there. I've pulled him aside and we've had conversations.
He's willing to talk like that?
He's willing to talk. I'm not sure if it's because like me running in 2020, maybe there's a little bit, I'm not sure.
Right.
But he's always been open to talk. He talks to my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like my kids are always like who the fuck is this guy? I'm like, yo, this is the mayor. He runs our city, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I find it cool because I always run into him at the basketball tournaments. When I go to the basketball tournaments, and there'll be a bunch of hood niggas out there. They smoking bud. It's
right still there. Crazy to me, man.
He's still there.
He rides straight through the cloud of smoke.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Come support the city, man.
He speaks Spanish to the people that speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like. Bro, I respect it. Now, as far as like legislatively, what he's doing, maybe he's not getting as many things done as he possibly could or people think he should.
Yeah.
But anybody who knows government knows that it's not only him. No. It's a combination effort of him, city council, people that work underneath. that you need everybody to be moving in the same
together,
direction.
and that's not always
and it's
gonna
not
happen.
happening right
No,
now.
no.
You know what I'm saying? But he's the guy at the top, so sometimes it makes him look bad. I respect the fact that I always see him out though. And I seen
that's my biggest thing.
Yeah, and I used to see Pulowski too.
Yeah, he was out there. Pulowski was out there.
He used to live in the hood too.
He was
right on
12th
Street.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
Right down the street from the business center. But I used to always run into him walking to Sunoco. And now Sunoco. People used to die at Sunoco.
Yeah, Sunoco wasn't a nice spot.
Yeah, so I used to see him out there. Hello, wife. People used to be dying out there, but it didn't matter the time of night. I'd run into him at night with his wife in the middle of the hood at Sunoco. Like, yo, do you know where you are and who you are, bro?
He's like, yeah.
Comfortable. The nigga, like, nigga,
maybe now we know why he was so confident.
Yeah,
Cash
right.
That check,
I respect it, man. I got a lot of respect for that shit.
No, I do.
I think
I got respect for it.
If you're
if you're not from there, if you're not from the element, and you're not
and you're involved
afraid,
in that shit, yeah.
I love it. I love that.
I respect the fuck out of that.
And I think 95% of minorities love that too.
I think so too.
It's probably more than that.
I think so too, because there's people that have positions that govern our life that truly can change our everyday life, and you never see these motherfuckers. You don't know who they are. They don't knock on your door. No. They don't ask for your signature. They don't ask you to come to their meetings, community meetings. They're not doing none of that. Nope. But there's something about being accessible, especially as a public figure and somebody that works for the city that they serve. There's something about, yo, you're out here and you're present and you're involved. You know what I'm saying?
To be around.
I got a lot of respect for that, man.
Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Turk, Mayor Turk, man. I'll give you that. I did say, I'm gonna say it now. I am thinking about running for politics again.
You coming back?
Yeah, maybe in a couple years.
You coming back?
I know CC reached out to me to see if I wanted to be involved in this upcoming election, but it was too short notice. And I got a lot of great things going on with the podcast, music, our business.
You already know how that goes.
Yeah, so I'm not in a space where I want to be involved in politics right now. Okay. But I do think at the next time I'm gonna run. But I'm considering running for mayor. That's all. I'm gonna say that right here. I'm considering running for the mayor of Allentown. I don't care if you think I curse and I say the nigga on my podcast. Like, this is my platform. It is what it is. Yeah. But I lived in this community. I provide jobs for this community. I serve kids in this community. My wife and I both. You know what I'm saying? I created a platform where people can come up here and share their story, even though they're not rich and famous. That's right. Why we should care, even though they're regular, everyday Joe Schmoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been here all my life. I went to 7 different schools in this city. Like, you know what I mean?
I gotta be honest, man. Like, from the city to the school district to everything, I feel like to make things work right, man, people need to kind of be from Allentown, man.
I think so too.
There's a lot of people from other places. I don't think they really understand, man.
They don't.
You know what I mean?
They don't.
I think you gotta really have at least gone to middle school up here or something to really understand Allentown, man. I think that's my biggest thing. And I'm not saying people, maybe most people now don't even want to do none of that stuff, but I feel like that will work. Most of them don't. You know what I mean? I feel most don't want to do nothing.
I agree with that. Most people don't want to be involved because politics is ugly and it's dirty. It is ugly. But I totally 100% agree with the fact that if you're gonna be a public figure here and work in the local government, I think you definitely should be from here. Like, I know one of the things when I had Zaley up here, shout out to Zalier, Sierra.
Shout out to Zalier. I always jack your name up. She always knows it.
Yeah, big shout out. But most of the people that are on the school board don't have kids in the school district. And didn't even come through the school district. So how the fuck you know what these kids need and you don't have no ties to it other than your job, your position. Like, that's something like that boggles my mind. And I try to tell my wife, I be like, yo, baby, because we got complaints about certain, that's why I said, like, I got mixed feelings about the ASD. Because now 2 of our 3 kids go to school here. So I tell my wife, I'm like, yo, get involved. Like, you got a passion for this shit, get involved. Like,
what do you mean by get involved?
Like, because right now, all right, so a month ago, we seen an article come out that one of the school board members that was just brought on about 2 months ago, she resigned. Yes. And she said it's because of bullying that she was dealing with and a lot of, like, I guess, politics bullshit in the school board.
Yeah, I think everything they do they have to all agree on something before they pass. I think it's one of those type things. I don't know the details of why that person left.
Yeah, but the article said bullying was one of the factors. That was the main thing, because me and my wife were like, bullying, like, how the fuck you like?
You gonna get bullied? You grown.
You grown
Like
adult.
if my vote is no, it's no.
Yeah,
that's
facts.
it.
You can't say shit
what
to
you
me.
gonna do to me?
Yeah.
How you gonna bully me? I said no.
Facts. Like, what the fuck?
You know what I mean? You can try to persuade me,
right?
But you're not gonna scare me out of my vote.
Yeah, show me the facts. Like, yeah. But I told my wife, I'm like, yo, I said, there's an extra seat right here. I said, you should go do it. All you need is 10 people to sign off, get on the ballot, or get somebody to throw your name in the ring.
We know personally what it takes, right, to get on that school board.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody should do it.
Somebody
it's not as hard as y'all think it is.
It's not. And the biggest thing is, you can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. That's the biggest. Like, I did not know I could run for city council until I ran for city council. And I'm like, oh, this isn't that complicated.
A lot of people think you got to go through like a political process or have 10,000 degrees.
You got to have a big backing or a bag to go along with your name.
Just need the votes.
It helps, but no, you just got to get out there, let people know what you're trying to do, and get motherfuckers on your side.
Get them to go vote.
Get them to go vote. But yo, this is gonna be the last thing because we're at the hour mark.
My bad.
I do want to talk about, because we are in an election year. Because I was having a conversation with my brother-in-law. They're my brothers. They're my brothers. Okay. And he was like, yo, you voting this year? And I was like, this is the first time since I've been able to vote that I'm not sure if I'm gonna vote.
I don't want nothing to do with this.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna vote this year, because
I know whichever way it goes,
we got a can of worms to open.
It's gonna be start at the beginning or the end of this planet as a whole, man. Because my thing is like Trump, I ain't got no problem, right? I ain't got no problem with Trump. I ain't got no problem with Kamala, nobody, right? But Trump kind of scares me when it comes to like, his business side. He don't give a damn. I mean, like, he's very strong for other countries and shit.
Right.
But, I know, he like to do his thing. People think everybody's scared of him. But let me tell you like this: Russia and China combine themselves, man.
Motherfuckers ain't scared of us the way we used to be.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like if some of these countries like combine themselves.
I mean, they already have something like that. You ever heard of BRICS?
No, what's that?
BRICS is they're essentially trying, how like when we do trade, we trade everything in US dollars, especially oil.
Yeah.
They're trying to make what oil is changed into, like when they do the transactions, they're trying to make it African money. Like, so if you take that away, that's most of our power right there, is the fact that all oil trade around the world is done in US dollar. No, actually, they're trying to change it to the Chinese yuan. I'm sorry, the Chinese yuan. But they got countries like China, Russia, South Africa, Brazil. There's a couple big ones.
All the ones who hate us.
All the ones who hate us. And the last time I read about it, which was in January, I kind of backed off because I was getting back into the politics more than I wanted to be. Yeah, man, they were up to like 9 fucking countries that's involved in BRICS now. So like, if you guys don't know what BRICS is, go look it up, do a little bit of research, get a little bit of understanding of what's going on. But this is the first time, bro, in years, like, where I've never felt comfortable with the 2-party system, but like this year, like I'm not sure I want to vote, and I feel hypocritical, right? Because a while back, I was talking to my boy about this, and I came on the podcast and I went on a rant at the fact that I was upset
we don't vote.
that we don't vote. And I'm like, yo, black people die for this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our ancestors died. They marched for this shit. Like, yo, we're lucky to be in a place where we can even have a voice to say what the fuck we want.
True.
But now I feel hypocritical in this moment.
Weird,
because
right?
it's
You never
like,
thought you'd get to the point where it's like, I don't know if we actually have a candidate that
I don't even
want.
know if it fucking matters this year. Like,
I don't even think it matters.
I don't think it matters. I think Trump is gonna win regardless.
I don't think people have been waiting for him for the last couple of years. Like, they're dying to bring him back in.
The signs,
Everything's
the flags
leaning hard
never,
towards
they
that.
never went away,
Never.
bro. They
Those flags
never
are
went
still
away.
flying. Unbelievable.
Yo, Biden was elected and they're like, Trump 2028.
People didn't give a damn.
They didn't give a fuck.
No.
They just been waiting for this moment. Yeah. And I don't knock it. I don't knock it because they found their guy.
That's right.
But like, even in that, like the racial climate from that time, I didn't forget about it. Like, the racial climate was out of control.
That always bothered me about Trump. That's why I can't mess with him, man.
Yeah.
I don't care. He's cool with whoever, and people say he's not racist. Okay, whether he's
It is what it is. But the people,
it felt racist stuff to me. You know what I'm saying?
The norm, like the regular population of people, there was a difference in the climate, in the way we treated and acted with each other. And in Kamala, I don't want no parts of that either. Like, it seems like another token black person, where it's like, you spent 4 years as the vice president. Tell me one beneficial thing you did. Like, what legislation, what movements did you create? What did you do with all the power that you have as a vice president? What influence did you throw your weight around and make some fucking change? Nothing. You know what I mean? And then, like, you got your third candidate, which is like JFK's like nephew or great nephew, Robert F. Kennedy
crazy,
Jr.
I just saw a little ad for him before I came here. I was like,
I get it. Like, he comes from a long list of essentially freedom fighters.
He talking about reparations and shit.
I respect it. I respect it because
I can't believe he brought that up. I was shocked to hear it.
It's a lot like his uncle, and I think it's his uncle and his father. Like, he follows right in the Kennedy line of what they believe in. I respect it. But he's also old as shit. And he can barely speak. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on a world stage,
gotta be.
This is how we're represented. Like, what does that say about us as a people? Like, I want somebody up there that is that's gonna be fucking clear in their message and knows how to articulate. We don't give a fuck what you say and what you do. Like I think that's what people like about Trump is the fact that
he's that straight shooter type shit.
He's a straight shooter. I think people like that, but there's things around his following and what he does and how he rubs people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit means something.
It does mean something.
It means something. And I think a lot of people bypass it because we hate the guy that's in there now.
So bad, right?
But, like, at the end of the day, like, it always feels like because we're stuck in a red and blue system, we're just picking the lesser of two evils anyway.
That's why I hate the two-party system.
So
man.
I want to apologize to my boy Kyrie for the rant that I went on. I'll apologize because now I get where you were coming
now
from.
You understand.
I might still I'm probably still gonna vote because my beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I also understand where he was getting at, where he's like, bro, this kind of feels like it's not worth my time. So I get
Somebody got to win.
Somebody got to win.
Somebody got
to win. We got to vote for someone.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. May not be fun, but somebody got to be the president.
Yeah, somebody got to lead it. You know, the only two qualifications you need to run for president, you got to be 35 years old and a U.S. born citizen. That's it. You don't need education. You don't need political ties.
Good old regular motherfucker.
A regular old Joe Schmo.
I don't know shit about nothing. I graduated in 10th grade. Drop out.
Well, listen, you're doing great things with the kids. You know what I'm saying? I love the platform that you're providing for these kids, man. I love how you're highlighting it. I love when you do like the player spotlight too, like the athletes, the highlights. Yeah, I love that because I know when I was in high school, I wanted to go play college football, but we didn't have no media coverage.
That's what I was talking about. That's where Allentown is crippled.
Yeah.
How are these recruiters and coaches going to see you doing anything? You think they're driving to Allentown?
No.
We're supposed to provide this shit for these kids.
And Allen doesn't have the history of being a dominant football team. So
it's not like, recently.
Oh, we're going to send scouts here because we know they always have a prospect or two. So that's not but if you get cameras on these kids and you showcase them, even though people might not know, even if we don't win many football games, they're still quality pieces. It takes a team to win, but there's good athletes.
Exactly. That's my main thing. You know what I mean? You don't have to win games to get these kids going somewhere else. You know what I mean?
There's a couple out of that bunch that like they're good enough to go compete at the next level. Maybe not all of them, but maybe you get 3-4 kids out of here that these kids can go make some noise on the D1, D2 stage. You know?
There's a bunch of Allentown. The thing about Allentown is we need to hold them for ourselves, man. They're getting tossed out to these charters and everything else, man. Allentown, it's a struggle for the district
whole lot of meddling.
Because, you know, these other schools are grabbing our kids. They're literally grabbing our kids.
It's been like that. It's been like that since I was in high school. Most of the people that I went to school with, they were, as soon as we got to go play varsity ball after 9th grade, they're going to Freedom, they're going to Liberty. I remember, this isn't even a school anymore, Pius. I'm not sure if you ever heard of it. Pius X.
Oh, that's not even a school anymore?
As far as I know, like last year, they weren't even like a running school. But they took like 10 of our starters the one year, like back in 2013. Like a bunch of, I'm not even going to name drop, but a bunch of our athletes, starting athletes, they went to a school that doesn't even exist anymore, bro. Like
it's crazy.
And all the athletes start here in Allentown. That's the most fucked up part.
We
They
got
all
'em.
start, and
We don't hold them.
and
We
they
got
go.
'em.
They go to Becca. They go to Central. They go to Liberty. They go to.
That's why I
Freedom.
tell everybody, you know, even, you know, just to see the kids happy about a picture, that might make them stay a little bit. At least they got something. to
Yeah,
look forward
they get
to, you know
media
what I mean?
coverage.
Exactly, whether they don't win a game or
Yeah.
not. Who cares?
We didn't win today, but I scored 2 touchdowns. I caught 3 balls and I had an interception. No, we didn't win, but on a personal level, I had a
you
great
won.
fucking
You
performance.
freaking won. That's
Guess
right.
what? And now there's somebody here to show the fact that this fucking happened, and not only the fact that we lost the game. You know what I'm
Whatever.
saying? So
Right.
I think that's very important.
Things
man.
are bigger than the game
Yo,
sometimes.
Keep that shit up, bro.
Appreciate you,
Keep
big
it up.
dog.
Is there
Appreciate you.
anything else you want to say? We're at the time. We actually went over, but I love talking to you, Hitman.
Yeah, I appreciate
My
you,
fucking
dog.
guy.
We always got these crazy conversations,
Facts,
man. Good
facts.
times up here. I guess the only thing I want to say is, man, you know, no matter where you come from, let me talk to my young, troubled youth in Allentown. Don't matter if you're involved in nonsense, your home's broken, you're in criminal activity, young man, you can make it out that, man. Don't get caught up in the system. Don't get caught up in the mental trap, man.
Yes.
Pick your goals, stick to it, and grind it out, man. I try to be an example for you kids out there. Go check my profile one day. You'll see the craziness, you know what I mean? You could do anything, and you don't got to be rich. You just got to keep your head above water, man. Don't get in trouble, because life will kick your ass, man.
For sure.
You got to fight the fight, y'all.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Nothing
love
cool
it.
about all that shit, y'all. I'm
Nah,
telling you
there
right now.
isn't. There isn't.
Nothing cool, man. No matter what you see around me or whatever, man. I'm at the age of no. Nothing's cool, man. You may think you cool young, but when you get older, that shit is stupid, man.
At the end of the day, we get to make what's cool. We get to decide. So go out there, be yourself, man.
Go be yourself. Don't follow
That's
the
some
pack,
great
y'all.
advice.
Don't
That's some
follow
great
the pack,
advice.
Allentown. Do your thing, yo.
Yeah. Thank you again.
Appreciate you, dog.
I appreciate you.
Let's go.
My fucking guy, man. Yo, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you still amongst the stars. Peace.
Let's go.
Yeah. I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud. Everybody knows me, really that's the old me. Going through some changes right here and now. I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud. Everybody knows me, really that's the old me. Going through some changes right here and now. I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud.